When will injustices stop in Kenya? When will be the Lord protected so that it can protect us? When will we stop keeping quiet on things which are happening, the injustice and everything? So this time round, also in this government, we are going to keep quiet, and we will never demand answers for what happened to our kids, to the quarry bodies, the bodies which were mutilated, scattered all over. Our girls killed like animals. Our sons which floated on the river, on the quarry, and everything. Hatutauliza kitu. We are not going to demand for justice. So no one is bothering to come to the government, public eye, and tell us what happened to our kids. Where are the graves of other kids? Kenyans, is this the way it's going to be the way of life for us? In Uhuru government, people died, mothers cried, wives, sons, and it disappeared. No one bothered, not even Matiang'i, could not come in the public eye and tell us what happened to our kids. Just a small explanation to give us closure as citizens of Kenya. Is this what we are being taxed for? Is this the constitution we voted in 2010? Are these the policies we are expecting the senators to pass or to implement? Kenyans, are we normal? Are we normal? Or we are this kind of people, we don't know a problem until it gets to us. There are women outside there who don't know what happened to their girls. Their girls went to the demonstration of Reject Finance Bill, and they were killed like animals, mutilated like piece of shit, and thrown in water. Is that enough for us to keep quiet? Is that enough for the authorities not to explain to us? Is that what our constitution speaks about? Do you know what makes me furious and very confused? Is the amount of ignorance and silence Kenyans can take in. Do you think you are going to be safe because you're keeping quiet? Do you think you are going to be okay in your country just because you're ignoring some things? Do you think this country is going to be safer and better because we are keeping quiet and minding our own business? It's not normal for a woman to raise a kid and the government that she pays tax to, one day for their kids to end up dead. Now that government will never bother to come and explain what happened. Who was the culprit? Until when are we going to play this game about mwizi ameshikwa, someone has been arrested, amekwa ndani amekimbia? That is what happens to that boy who they said that he killed a lot of kids. Until when? Until when are we going to watch peoples like Obado walk free? And we are going to sit down and say that Sharon, she does not deserve justice. Why? Because she slept with a father and a son, she left her husband. Is that what the Constitution of Kenya says? Until today, Monica Kimani, she's sleeping where she is. She has never gotten justice. Jacob Juma never gotten justice. A lot of them never gotten justice. The activist, that woman, she's dead. And it will never be explained where she is, what happened. Will this government is going to stop with this? Or this will go in every government? The 2 or 3 young men who were abducted in Kitengela and they were found in city mortuary. Others are not found yet. So after we talk something for 2 weeks and we forget. Kenyans, is this the way? Is this the way we are going to fight for this country and implement law? No, that, and fight for the laws to be amended and implemented. Is this the law we are going to vote the next presidents on the seats? Is this the constitution? We are waiting for the next president to stand by it Uhuru bended a lot of laws. Ruto has bended all of them. What makes you sure that the next president is not going to bend laws? Until when are we going to vote for senators who cannot pass policies and bills and make sure that the law works? Until when? Until when, Kenyans? Women who you lost your kids. That boy whose brains were scattered on the tarmac road. Those young men who walked in the parliament. And until today, their mothers never got even to see their graveyard. Those young men who were killed by law enforcement who were wearing masks. And one thing right now, I don't get it. Even traffic police in different places, they are wearing masks. Where did we bring this law? When civil servant comes to serve their citizens, they are supposed to hide their faces. All those women who lost their kids, all those fathers who lost their kids, and until today, you have never been given an answer. You're not even waiting for justice because you don't know you're going to get one. Please, sorry. Just know you are living in an African country where we have been led by a bunch of ignorant people they don't have empathy for other people's kids. But if it is justice, we are waiting. I don't see it coming tomorrow or today. Why? Because the lady who is CJ, she cannot give us justice. And the politician we vote, especially the senators, they are not going to demand for the justice for Kenyans. So women, continue crying and swallowing that. It is painful for a person to lose their kids, and they will never get anyone to explain to them what happened to them. Let's continue keeping quiet, Kenyans. Let's continue minding our own business. Let's continue being ignorant. Let's continue being quiet. And then stop complaining for a better Kenya. Stop dreaming for a better Kenya. Stop dreaming for a better country with good policies and constitution. Let's keep minding our own business. One day, very soon, it will catch up with you. Trust me when I tell you that.